One of the Carolina Panthers' best defensive players might be out for a while now.
Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! On LCameraTV, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with y'all cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to hit the bell notification, man. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. I upload randomly, so I don't want you guys to miss out. So definitely hit the bell notification, man. When you see the squiggly lines, you know you have been notified. And guys, the Carolina Panthers have worked out a certain player recently. So, you know, that's something we definitely got to talk about. And it might be telling about another player that kind of got an injury in the last game. So we got to talk about that. And how this is not a good situation for us to be in either situation. Basically having an injury or looking for somebody else to pick up. So we got to talk about that. So we got a lot of things to talk about, the guys. So let's get started. So the Carolina Panthers have recently tried out Dexter McDougle. Now, Dexter McDougle was a third-round pick by the Jets in 2014. You know, he bounced around the league for a little bit, but recently he was on the Philadelphia Eagles. But he recently got cut like 3 weeks ago, right? Now, mind you, this is kind of a, you know, red flag. Now, mind you, we just trying him out. We didn't sign him here or anything like that. But this is kind of a red flag because the Eagles don't got a lot of DBs. You know, a lot of their DBs are injured, stuff like that. And if they're letting him go, then what does that say about him? Now, mind you, obviously scheme and system always play a part. But I don't know if that's a good pickup. I kind of feel like they're kind of between a rock and a hard place. But, you know, I think there could probably still be some good free agents out there in general. I don't think Bashar Breeland got picked up. So, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if that was a good, you know, if that was an acquisition also. But this guy doesn't seem like he should be, you know, one of the guys we target if we are going to pick up a cornerback. I think this is partly because what happened to Corn Elder and Captain Munlin, man. Corn Elder and Captain Munlin both kind of got exposed in the last game. Corn Elder got a touchdown pass on him, and Captain Munlin got a really big, it wasn't a touchdown, but it was a long passing play on him also. So obviously they're playing kind of out of position because of you know, situation with Donte Jackson, and that's not a good thing. So obviously they're looking for cornerback help. Now, mind you, I'm not saying he's going to start or he's going to get immediate playing time. But, you know, just the fact that they are searching and looking for cornerbacks kind of tells you something about the cornerback position. I know it's been weak. I've been getting on that a lot recently. And we also had injuries in that situation too. So, you know, obviously they got to kick the tires on certain corners to see if they're worth bringing in. But be honest with you, I don't necessarily want a guy who got cut from a team that needs a bunch of corners. So, for me, I would look elsewhere. I'm pretty sure there's some free agents out there that we can, you know, try to attract, but you know, it's all about the price tag. I know that, you know what I'm saying, because we don't got that much money. So depending on what they want, it's depending on, you know, what they're trying to spend. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. But this Dexter McDougle guy doesn't seem like a promising acquisition. On that last bit, I looked up. Bashar Breeland is not a free agent. He's on the Green Bay Packers, but it doesn't seem like he suits up at all. So I don't know why they got him. But we know we need to find some kind of free agent. But that leads me to my second point. All right. I'm thinking Donte Jackson's injury might be a little bit worse than what we think it is. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Donte Jackson played like one snap against the Seahawks, and then he was injured. He was riding the bike for a little bit, but didn't come back in the game. And they said it's a quad injury. Now, me personally, I don't really like soft tissue injuries. They are nagging injuries. From what I'm seeing, usually players like, especially speed players too. That's the funny thing. Speed players with these hamstrings, quads, stuff like that, they take a long time to heal. And I'm hoping I'm wrong on this. Donte Jackson, like I said, is probably one of the best defensive players we have on our team this year. He's a rookie. He's been balling. But these, you know, these soft tissue injuries, quads, and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, quad injuries, hamstrings, stuff like that, whatever, muscle issues, or, you know, injuries and stuff like that, they're hard to come back from. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we've seen that happen to Curtis Samuel last year, and it's just been, it's, you know, it just happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens a lot to speed guys, and maybe because they run so fast, whatever, they're putting a lot of strain on their muscles. But, you know, it's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? I like Donte Jackson a lot. You know what I'm saying? He solidified our #2 corner spot, and some people are saying he should be the #1 corner. But and because how good he was playing. But my thing is like now we're in a situation where we're looking for a cornerback. We're looking for somebody to to take over and do what we need in the second cornerback spot, because James Bradbury hasn't even been holding up on his first cornerback spot. But now we need somebody, and we're in a situation where we don't have anybody. You know what I'm saying? And the free agent market is barren. You know what I'm saying? There's not much talent out there. Obviously, if there was, they would be on the team. So we're kind of between a rock and a hard place, and we can't keep on going out there with Corner Elder and Captain Munlin because they're undersized. And obviously we seen on that play, Corner Elder's ball tracking skills aren't the greatest because he even turns his head around on that play. He kind of was just looking at the receiver the whole time. So it gets to a point where now we're injured even more on the secondary, which we already had injuries on before with Ross Cockrell getting injured and stuff like that, and Denora Cersei being injured. We have more injuries on the secondary, and it just begs to me to, I feel like, man, we should have been more proactive on getting talent in the secondary, helping out in the secondary, just in case situations like this happens. But we did not, and now we're in the situation where we're trying to find a replacement from the bargain free agent bin. And even if we do get somebody in there, most likely they're not gonna play right away. And second of all, even if they do play, they're not gonna be a huge upgrade at all. You know what I'm saying? They're probably gonna be just as good, if not worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's a situation where we're kind of like stuck, because if Donte's injury persists or lasts for a while, then we're in a situation where we have no real number 2 corner. We gotta put Corn Elder and Captain Munlin, who are both should be nickel corners, in a different situation, in a bad situation that they can be abused in. So I don't know, man. It's a tough situation. I hope Donte Jackson is healthy. I hope he comes back soon. But from them looking at other cornerbacks and trying them out, doesn't seem like it's a good situation right now. And like I said before, this is not a good time to be in either one of these positions where obviously you might have an injury in the cornerback position, you know what I'm saying, that hurts you, because obviously we had injuries before that with Ross Cockrell and Denora Cersei, and even though Denora Cersei is a safety. But obviously looking for a free agent right now. Like I said, the barrel's barren, man. It's not a lot of good free agents out there. You know what I'm saying? They've been plucked clean. Even Rashard Breeland, who we could have had in our back pocket, he's on the Green Bay Packers now, not being used. So for me, it's not that much stuff you can do. So for me personally, instead of trying out these guys, whatever, be honest with you, I would just move Rashard Golden over there. Rashawn Golden. And the reason why I say that is because he can't be any worse than Corn Elder or Captain Munlin. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna be worse at than them at all. He played nickel corner, you know what I'm saying, in the box safety, stuff like that. So I feel like he's better off going there too, because he has, at least he has he's like 6 foot 6'1". He actually has good size. It's just, I don't know if his hips are fluid. I don't know how his motion is, and he's not that fast either. But like I said, if we're in a situation where we don't have much to offer anyways. Corn Elder and Captain Munlin aren't speedsters. They're not keeping up with nobody fast. So it's kind of like pointless to put them there. At least get somebody there that's taller, got better size, can jam off the line, and it'll be a better situation for us. But plus, this is a bad situation because Donte Jackson, last time he played Deshaun Jackson, you know what I'm saying, he played pretty well. Now we're going against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers again, you know what I'm saying. We're on a 3-game losing streak, and we have nobody to really keep up with Deshaun Jackson, because Donte Jackson was a speedster also. It was a pretty good matchup. Now mind you, they both had their positives, but it was a good matchup in general, and Donte played pretty good defense on him. Now we're in a situation where we're going to have Corn Elder on this guy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get burnt. We're going to have Captain Munlin on this guy. He's going to get burnt. You know what I'm saying? Rashawn Golden, he can, has the size, but let's be honest, he can't keep up with that guy, man. So we're in a situation where it's going to be a huge mismatch, because they're going to put James Bradbury on Mike Evans, and the way James Bradbury is playing, Mike Evans is going to be a huge threat for us too. So it's a situation where, our secondary is very vulnerable right now, and especially we're going against a team that likes to throw the ball downfield. So we'll see how this plays out, but this is a tough situation to be in. We need cornerbacks, and we're slowly slipping, further down the hunt. We was in the playoffs before, now we're in the hunt behind the Seahawks. And if we lose some more games, like the Tampa Bay game, which is possible, and the Browns game that's coming up soon, it might be a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, with this Donte Jackson injury, if it is an injury. So far, they haven't said anything, you know, too serious about Donte Jackson, but just the sheer fact that they're trying people out kind of gives me cause to pause and be like, hey, maybe he's more injured than we think he is, because they wouldn't try out guys if it was just a nagging injury. Plus, he sat out the whole game. So I don't know, man. This is my opinion. This is me thinking. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully I'm wrong, man. I really hope I'm wrong, but if I'm right, that's really gonna suck for our defense. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, get in the comment section. Let me know what you'll do if Donte Jackson is out. You know what I'm saying? Donte Jackson, like I said, is a baller. He's been balling out his whole rookie season, but it seems like he might be really hurt. You know, muscle, quads, stuff like that, whatever, they're really hard to recover from. So we'll see how that plays out. And let me know what you think about this Dexter McDougle kid. Do you think, you know, he was good to try out or not? Let me know how you feel about him. And do you think my idea is good? You know what I'm saying? We're moving Rashawn Golden to the cornerback position because you can't really hurt it any worse, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion. So let me know all that in the comment section below. Make sure you copy your apparel, LCameraTV apparel, shirts, hats, mugs, all types of cool stuff. That link is in the description below. Cop some apparel, show love to the channel. If you cop some apparel or a mug or whatever, take a picture of it, tag me or send it to me at LCamera25. You know what I'm saying? So I can give you a shout out and show you some love, you feel me? So definitely do that if you cop some apparel. Check out the Patreon page, that link is also in the description below. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive content, blooper reels, shout outs, all kinds of cool stuff. That link is also in the description below. Check that out. Join the Patreon page, show us some love. Y'all already know what it is. Check out my dog Renan Estime's video. His video is gonna be at the very end of mine, in the end screen. Very funny dude, very talented. I think you guys really like his stuff. So definitely check him out, man. We're gonna do more collaborations. Keep that trickle effect going. Share this with all your Panther family, friends, my Panther related, my football related. Let them know LCameraTV is rocking Panther Nation, and Panther Nation rocking LCameraTV. Again, thank y'all, man, for always showing love and always tuning in. And I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.